Hey guys, Elven Prince here, back with Apothecary Diaries Season 1, Episode 18, Lacan. I already recorded this episode, but when I was struggling with the Metro finale, I accidentally deleted that file and cleared it from my hard drive, so yippee fucking kaye, I get to do this one again. I'm not complaining too much, it's a pretty good episode. A lot of it just boiled down to me going, oh, I didn't realize that we were doing this storyline yet. But yeah, that's about it. Other thing I need to do today is record other videos, so we'll get this sorted right quick, and then I've got work. So, you all know the drill. Stuff down below. Do with it as you see fit. Without any further ado, let's get started. Five double sync point at 10. Well, if you want to try and sync to music, there's your set of beats. Yeah, I've really been enjoying this series. Thankfully, I guess I was a little too sleep deprived when I recorded the last episode, because my memory of it is fuzzy as shit. Also want to record episode 19 today, so that'll just be something I need to note. Yeah, I finished the Metro series, so I think I might take a week break of gameplay videos, and then next week start. It's gonna be a Dark Souls rerun. Need to come up with a better name. Rerun isn't horrible, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I am just looking forward to all that comes, and that is one thing I talked about a lot last time. We have an absolutely stacked new seasons of anime coming up with Apothecary Diaries, Freyren, and Dungeon Meshi eventually, and of course Vinland Saga. That was this episode. Shit. I also talk about congenital syphilis a lot. Yeah, pregnancy is not a good thing when you're dealing in the profession of the night. The call of the night, if you will. Well, why are you getting all handsy, good sir? Hey, I hate to break it to you, man, but what you need to do is go inside. She needs to go home. Also, a question like that will put somebody in a foul mood. I don't think you're capable of showing much emotion under normal circumstances. That was a different look on your face. God, I love the little background details of the characters. God. Yep. Hello. Fucking hell. Yeah, syphilis is a fucking awful thing, and it can make you lose your mind, go crazy, and it's not shocking that you would, potentially lash out on shit like that. Hello, good sir. So you can show emotions like happiness. Oh boy. Yep. Time to go see darling old mother. Hello. Nope, she got a vacation day. And as such, she likes plants and shit. Oh, hello. Don't suffocate her. And see, that's a joke because I know what's gonna happen already and I watched the episode. Hello, madam. What's what's the significance of the forehead marking? Because I know that's a thing in like Indian Indian subcontinent culture. Yep, just shuffle on past. She skulks very well. Yep, annexation. God, I talked about this in the last recording, but losing your mind and like your intelligence is a fucking horrifying idea to me. Like a bit egotistically think of myself as a fairly intelligent person. That or her mind just isn't there. Yeah. But like and like is her nose intact? I can't quite tell because of the hair, but yeah. You you can only do so much at that point. Hello. Get your abacus. The crafty old fox. Yep. Go play Go and that shit. But yeah, I what was that disaster specifically? Yep. It's cool because you can not syphilis, but you can see some of the similarities in hair color between her and Mao Mao. It turns out, is that Trisha Elric? That looks like Trisha Elric on the left hand side for me. Might be your right. Yep, I. That's that's how you get an outbreak, and STDs are not good. Small kindness. Yeah, I mentioned the losing your mind shit, and that room must not smell. It must smell fucking awful. Like, not able to get up and use the bathroom on your own. It's gonna be a bedpan. If we're lucky, odds are it's just gonna be, you know, soiling yourself. Oh, hello. Hello, old fox. Oh, I didn't give my greeting to Froghammer when I saw him. Well, we'll see him later. Yeah, I mentioned it in my Dishonored 2 playthrough, but the idea of losing your mind and intelligence is a fucking horrifying idea to me. Yep, starting a game of Go. The the wheel is spinning, but the hamster is not home. God, it must fucking suck to see what used to be your parent. My mom has MS, so I've been helping her with walking and shit, but like her wit is mostly still there, just a bit angry. Hey, Meme. But yeah, yeah, it fucking sucks to help care for a parent. And so, what is the deal of that offer? But like, what is the actual deal? Because like, it's obviously father daughter biologically, but like, what's the purpose of the buying out? Very. Well, Everyone's a slave to something. Okay, that is something I also commented on. Like, what's the purpose or the design of the undergarment? Like, why is that the design that's done? Is that like a more common thing in, you know, 15th century China? I don't know much about that time period or place, so, you know. Yeah. Nope. You've distanced yourself from such human trivialities. Except for when it comes to fucking giving yourself cyanide poisoning. Yep. Not even mom, just the. Or mother, just the woman who birthed me. Oh, come on. I'm sure gents would pay a comedically large sum of money for that. Lip is splintering in the cold. Uh huh. Rub my back, I rub yours. Well, how big was like baths and shit in this time period? Oh, hello, Froghaver. Yeah, why was the meeting in the Pleasure District? Who were you meeting with? What's the finer details? Hello. What are we looking at? Soyren, she's the older lady. Does everybody just treat Lauken as a weirdo? Like, I obviously, having read the manga, I know some of the finer details about him, but yeah. Yeah, she's preoccupied. So what's the specifics of vegetarian in this time period and all that? Because I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Mao Mao isn't Catholic and they aren't observing Lent right now. Nor is it Friday. Yep, she's become aware of such things. She doesn't want to be further in debt to him. Well, then she already is. Fucking hell, words. No, you don't get to pull that shit in front of her. We all know how this is rolling. Yeah, life tends to be a mysterious thing, sort of like love. Make a grown man weep and another man sing. Oh no, what are you doing? Ah, the medicine cabinets. Yep, go meander off. God, that is such a cool cabinet system. God, my nose is so fucking itchy. I wonder what the main injury is. It's probably just like contusions and stuff of that nature. I you would be you would be poisoning everything just on yourself. Yep, hello. Yeah, why did you need to state that? Hello, you two. God, nose is so fucking itchy. Somebody's a bit stony. Yeah, What's her position in this? Is she like a scribe or medical personnel? Uh, couldn't tell you. Something happens and I'm head over heels. Insert the appropriate song here. Tears for Fears. Head over heels. I don't remember the exact album. What? This. I'm trying to remember, but that's throat stuff, right? Just a little. So for who for the people who don't know the background stuff, what was your thought process as to the detailings? Because I'm maybe, but like, what are your for the people who don't hadn't had the massive background? And what's the assumptions that you had with this? Knowledgeable is an understatement. Ring a bell? Those long sleeves must be absolute hell to write with. I mean, obviously you'd learn to hold it like this, but hello, fox. Fox meet frog. Frog meet fox. And do you just go from office to office binge drinking? Just a little. Thief. We're talking about Mau Mau, right? Ah, well, suck it up, you little bitch. And if you're deciding to not sell, uh-huh. I see. What did you guys think his identity was back when you watched it blind? Yes, my daughter. Ha 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 ha. What color are his eyes? The old fox, I mean. That's generally how parentage tends to go. Do you just meander about binge drinking in people's offices? I mean, for all we know, you fall asleep on park benches, so it's not too out of character. Hey, Mau Mau. Gonna try and pinpoint that frame again. It was like, what, 1806 or something. The weirdo. Yep, and it flashes for just like a single frame. Yeah, she's not happy about such individuals and their relation to her. And no, there's clearly something going on with her biological father. Yep. Behold, a field of herbs. Herb. What is the way that you guys say it? Because I have found that she says herb. Huh. Hello. Yeah, don't stab her with the so what, a comma? Uh, More like brown-handed. Yep. Let That's a misunderstanding and a half just waiting to happen. Yep. So are you a clerk for one of the doctors, or that that's not helpful. Give me give me more information, sweetie. Demonstrative. That's a good $5 word. Yeah. Yeah, she's talking about resurrection in the Robert Downey Jr. first Sherlock Holmes movie style. And why are you aiming for resurrection beyond, it's just knowledge that people like to have? Tell me, Sir Duncan, how good of a knight are you? And those are poisonous. Are they toxic as well? I know for a fact that they are poisonous. That's a question for Doctor Google. They're obviously poisonous, particularly their seeds, alkaloids, similar amide compounds found in LSD. Flowers are not highly toxic. Ingestion can cause significant, albeit rarely fatal, reactions. Highly toxic to that. 2105 for the end point. Affect symptoms of poisoning, hallucinations, rarely psychosis, severe GI distress, emesis and diarrhea, dilated pupils, dizziness, muscle tremors. Interesting. I was not aware that Morning Glories Morning Glories contained amide compounds. I mean, obviously, I don't go around eating fucking flowers off the bat, except for marigolds. Marigolds can be safe in certain circumstances, but huh, interesting. Obviously, seeds are gonna be okay. Some individuals may experience dermatitis from handling the vines. That tracks. Okay, so mild toxicity, but not enough to really note. The issue does appear to be the fact that they can make you fucking trip balls. Because I know wormwood can do something similar, which, is a whole separate kettle of fish. But yeah, we'll see how that ends up going. Yep. Next episode. Really, that's the bell one already. Yeah. I have to go do stuff, so you all know the drill at this point. Good episode, stuff down below. Do it as you see fit. Don't lose your mind. Don't ingest Morning Glory. My nose is really fucking itchy, and that's annoying. I've been streaming Deadbolt. I'm thinking of streaming Sifu. Also gonna do the Dark Souls rerun, or whatever you call it. See ya in the next one.